The buildup was slow and pressurized, like molten rock forcing its way upward and beneath an unassuming surface, like itchy ears aching for the balm of being chosen. I used to call it kindness, but it was actually people-pleasing. And most often, it left me nauseous, curled inward and trapped in emotional knots that I pretended were bows. Here recently, I've realized my expectations of others have been quiet contracts they never agreed to sign. Unspoken agreements I imposed to avoid facing the fear that I was the one disappointing myself. I wish I could say I always loved myself, but the truth is, for a long time, self-hate was my native language. I spoke it fluently. I made it look cute, smiles, strength, charisma, but it was a costume, and underneath it, I was disappearing. I believed my voice carried no weight, so my whispered no kept translating into yes. And most often what came back to me was the lingering sense of being used, bruised, and misunderstood. You see, I recall the times when I hoped giving my body away would render me useful, to some at least. Yet instead, I would get up from those empty exchanges wrapped in more shame than when I went down. Truthfully, it was never really about the sex. I wanted someone to touch the parts of me I believed were worthless. I wanted someone to vouch for me, to say her actions are due to her being misguided and she is reaching for love. Because love is what we all want, right? But those I hoped would rescue me never came. Because it would take a level of sensitivity they were still denying themselves. Somewhere in that desperation, I became the woman in the crowd, pressed on every side, unseen and bleeding without any evidence of my affliction. You see, my issue was not blood, it was self-hate. Years of touching everything except healing, years of reaching for approval, validation, and belonging. Believing if I could just get close enough to what resembled love, wholeness would find me. So I crawled when standing felt unsafe. I reached when speaking felt dangerous. And with trembling faith, I stretched toward the hem, believing even a fragment of grace could stop the hemorrhaging inside of me. Then I found it, or so I thought, cloaked in religion. Baggage packed tight, distrust recycled, always made to feel like not quite enough. Too street for the church, too church for the streets. My truth and their comfort refused to mix like oil and water. My past never met the quota of borrowed holiness. Still, I stayed in the crowd, hidden, hoping proximity would heal what honesty had not yet touched. Because truth is violent in its honesty. Like a grenade, it uncovers everything we work so hard to bury. And I was afraid. So I denied myself, believing conformity was the admission price for acceptance. I tried to live right according to man's standards, measured and legal. However, I failed with precision. I gave grace away freely while starving myself of it. I doubted I belonged at the feet of mercy, so I sabotaged my seat time and time again. I twisted myself trying to earn what has always been given. Love, unconditional love. And eventually, the weight of being everything but me collapsed. My knees to please tightened until breathing felt nearly impossible. Yes, I was killing the flesh, but I was also denying my spirit the right to live in the fullness of its blood-bought identity. And then power left him, not because my reach was perfect, not because my faith was loud, but because I was desperately honest. The crowd never stopped. Still, he turned and his love recognized me. And this time, I did not hide. I did not shrink. I stood. My issue was named. My shame was witnessed. And instead of rejection, I received restoration. Self-hate dried up at the hem of his garment. Grace met me in truth, and love accomplished what striving never could. Living your truth takes audacity, and healing demands visibility. Evidence presented, wounds exposed, chains released. This is the case of grace. This is the moment I stopped crawling. I rose, not perfected, not polished, but present. No longer begging for permission to occupy the space grace already claimed for me. I am not healed because I hid better. I am healed because I told the truth and stayed standing long enough to let love continue its work. And if truth be told, I am still in the process of healing. I am no longer fluent in self-hate. I am learning a new language. It sounds like boundaries. It sounds like rest. It sounds like a voice that knows its weight and refuses to apologize for it. I am not the woman bleeding in secret anymore. I am the woman restored in public, seen, named, whole. This is not rebellion. This is return. And grace did not just equip me. Grace called me home.